So the first person I'd like to introduce to you is the person that knows Brooks Taylor best, his wife Chastity.
Thank you, Dan, and thank you everybody for coming out. Hello everybody, like Dan said, my name is Chastity Taylor, and today is a big day for the Taylor family. It's a big day for Greene County too. I am proud that we will have the opportunity to choose a really great man to be our next sheriff. Service is a tradition in our family. My husband's father, Leon Taylor, served as a deputy, and I have the good fortune to serve as a nurse here at Greene Family. My husband has served as a firefighter and a deputy here and as a state trooper. We believe in helping others, and we are raising our sons, Wyatt and Gunnar, in the same tradition. Greene County has been our family home for generations. Brooks and I first met on Ridge Road at a car accident. I was a passenger and he was the trooper who was working the wreck. When we were formally introduced later through friends, at least we then had something to talk about. After we were dating for a while, my dog moved in before I did, but I think Brooks knew that we were just destined for each other. We got married in the big field on Route 33 where the Civil War reenactments are held. When we moved into the house that Brooks built on Stevens Loop, I was in nursing school. We started raising our first child, Wyatt. It was tough, and we had to get by the best we could. Brooks took on extra shifts, and he always supported my goals. Brooks did what he had to do. He stuck to it, and eventually we made it. Brooks doesn't quit. He doesn't blame other people when things go wrong, and he always makes sure the job is done right. He teaches our children with the same patience and love and determination. My husband is a kind, decent, and honorable man. He is a man who inspires trust from his family and friends, and who is always the first to volunteer when someone needs help. Greene County is home to some of the best people on the planet, and we will soon have one of our very own to lead the sheriff's office. Neighbors, it is my pleasure to introduce you to the next sheriff of Greene County, Brooks Taylor.
Hello everyone, and thanks for coming out. My name is Brooks Taylor, and I'm here today to announce that I'm running to be the next sheriff of Greene County. Every day for the past 15 plus years, I've worn a uniform and carried a badge. That badge has been entrusted to me by the state of Virginia and by Greene County. I go out into the world and try to make it a better and safer place. I take great pride in protecting the people I know and their neighbors. Sometimes I get to see people when they're having a good day, when they give out toys to needy kids or provide security at a big event. That can be a lot of fun. Mostly though, I see people when they're having a bad day. Maybe their car was broken into. It could be that family member that has been hurt or is even missing. Business owners call me when they have been robbed, and drivers flag me down when they have a flat tire. Sometimes people get my help even when they aren't expecting it, like when they hear a siren and realize that they're just a few miles over the speed limit. My job is to make things better, to find that missing child, to locate that stolen property, or to make sure that driver gets the rest of the way home safely. I was born to be a peacekeeper, and I've never wanted to do anything else. Some people are grateful for the work I do, and some, well, less so. The men and women whom I've met that do this job are heroes to me. They go into the darkness to make sure that the town around them can sleep peacefully. They wear protection from bullets that might come their way. Their families bid them goodbye knowing they may not return. I was a deputy on duty when we lost one of our own here in Greene County. It was a horrible thing for that officer's family and for our whole community. My own family urged me to consider giving up the job, and I understand their fears. I know many of us will never be the same. The job of sheriff must be performed to the highest and best standards. Effective policing in a growing rural area like ours requires effective training of our field officers. It requires understanding how to allocate the resources when there's never enough money in the budget. A modern sheriff's office must keep its officers physically strong and healthy enough to provide security that the citizens deserve. A modern sheriff's office must keep up with vehicle maintenance, manage sophisticated computer systems, and stay up to date with the best approaches for dealing with our citizens who suffer from mental illness. A modern sheriff's office must manage a multi-million-dollar budget and know how to get a stray cow out of the road. We also need to understand that we have residents in our county who have not had the best experience with law enforcement in the past. And we must work every day to build a modern sheriff's office that can make things better for everyone. There are also some things that we don't want from our sheriff's office. We cannot afford to waste taxpayers' money on frivolous purchases and programs. While citizen defense classes are a good way to build support for the department, fighting crime must start in the street before the criminal can get into a home. Effective policing cannot be delegated solely to the citizens. Simply increasing the number of guns in our residents' home is not enough to keep our county safe. The scandals in the department that our citizens read about in the paper must come to an end. We cannot afford to have our governments and schools involved in lawsuits over actions that should have never happened. We can and we will do better. We must apply professional techniques when hiring our officers and civilian personnel to ensure we attract the best and brightest applicants. A modern sheriff's office cannot be built on who knows who, and jobs cannot be used as payback for political support. We need to make things better for all of the citizens, not just the select few. I grew up here in Greene, and I cut my teeth on policing our community. As a young man, I was awarded the Virginia Sheriff Scholarship to pursue an education in criminal justice. Later, I was hired and trained by one of the best police organizations in the country, your Virginia State Police. From that experience comes an understanding of what is and isn't effective community policing. I'm asking you to talk to your neighbors and family about what you want from your sheriff's office. For the next few months, I will be going throughout the county. I will be asking questions, listening to your ideas, and investigating opportunities where we can do better. I was issued a uniform and a badge by the state, but I want to be certified by you, the citizens of this county. So from now through November 3rd, I'm asking you to help me and give us support. We'll be fielding volunteer teams to spread the good news, and I'm asking you for your participation. Thank you so very much for coming out today. I'm proud of you for accepting your civic responsibility to become part of the team to make things better. Thank you.